here we are, another video, and Kachan, get out here.
What the f, man?
I told you the time we were meeting to do this.
It's not even a meeting.
Why do I bother telling you what to wear when you don't even bother wearing it?
Why would I bother wearing what you want me to wear when you're a control freak and I don't give a
Because you just look like a mess.
Yeah, I look like I work at a bar.
So? We're villains now. We have to look professional and nice.
You can look professional and nice. I'm going to look however I want.
Fine, whatever. Hello, YouTube. Say hello, Kachan.
Hello, Kachan.
Say hello to YouTube, Kachan.
Hello to YouTube, Kachan.
I swear to God. Today we are going to do a cute little video of us rating as villains, because you know we're villains, rating anime villains, different anime villains that I've chosen and that Kachan has gone over with me a little bit. We're gonna go over them and rate them. We got our drinks, we got our nice candle, we got our nice decor. Do you like my setup today, Kachan? I worked really hard on it.
It's nice. It's nice.
Alright, so who do we got first?
Alright, so first on the list is the Millennium Earl from The Gray Man. Good choice.
He makes a deal with humans when one of their loved ones dies to bring them back to life, essentially, but they're not actually like really them. They're like this weird thing that's called an Akuma.
He wants to make a more perfect world suitable for the ideal race, and humans just happen to be the vessels that he uses to birth his ideal race of beings.
And there's this whole religion thing with it. I don't really understand that. Honestly though, he's the one in the background pulling the strings. He has all his little minion people doing stuff for him.
They're not okay.
No, they're not. They are a whole other league of villains.
Yeah, they're a whole other league of villains with implications of the crown of thorns upon all. Sometimes it is an infant subtext.
But I think the Millennium Earl is pretty low on the list.
He is fabulous and good at what he does, but he isn't really going to come out and do his own dirty work.
Although that's a pretty good quality in a villain, I think.
Yeah, it is pretty good to be able to get what you want with doing very little effort and enforcing your will.
I mean, that's like the ideal, right?
I would put Millennium Earl as a comfortable B or C class. I think he would be a B.
I mean, I'm a little torn between B and C, but I think he's good enough since he works in the background and pulls the strings, so I think that would grant a B.
C if we're only working with the first section of translations.
Once we find out about the Noah family, then I think he goes up into B. What's next on the list?
Jake from Tiger and Bunny. Oh,
Tiger and Bunny, I love that series!
Yeah.
Jake is creepy though.
Very much
The
so.
first time you see him, he's naked, so you also see a pretty good shot of his butt. I mean,
naked Jesus looking Jake.
This guy is creepy and he's like kind of insane at this point, I think. So his whole thing is okay, so Tiger and Bunny is about superheroes, and it was in a time probably like way before us. Jake was supposedly the main villain of the series, but then it turns out he wasn't.
Move on with it.
What?
We're supposed to be going over his qualities, which is, due to his powers, he is a master manipulator and planner. He knows what he wants out of life and can decide if you live or die based on whether or not you're lying to his face.
Kachan, he can read minds.
Exactly.
That's all you had to say.
Shut up.
He also has some weird force field thing that I don't really understand.
I do. Shut up. And you
Wait,
can't.
no! I'm not gonna
Shut up.
Why can't I explain Jake?
Because you're doing bad.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I was gonna explain his history. That he hates humans who don't have quirks, and he wants to kill them all and rule the quirk world.
Which makes his motivation very similar to the Millennium Earl's, except that Jake has a hands-on approach and a girlfriend who he kinda Stockholmed into following him.
Okay, first of all, I'm ranking Jake as an A because...
Definitely an A.
Partly because of his outfit. His whole look.
What he did with his hair and that coat after he was out of jail.
The fur. In the end, he
killed himself with his own hubris, which is, I guess, as good a way as any to go down if you're a villain.
I mean, he was kind of... Sorry.
Yeah. Drink your drink, man.
My gloves make it slippery.
Then take them off!
I got it. What?
keep going. You barely drank.
I drink a lot. Why don't you trust me, Kachan? I only did that one time to your drink.
You did it once, then you can do it again. Now drink!
It was for Valentine's Day.
It's a holiday here too. Now drink, you
You're lucky it's good. Now you drink.
I'm gonna wait to see what happens to you.
Okay.
Let's see who our next.
Did we miss any details about Jake?
Oh,
Oh yeah, he's another one of those that are behind the scenes.
Speaking of behind the screens and getting done, Orochimaru from Naruto.
He's also an A. He lasted a long time, longer than I expected him to. He's another one of these I want everything power hungry, power trip type of villain. He wants all the jutsu, and he wants to be immortal and to know all the... Okay, no, he wants all the jutsu. That's his main thing.
And his path to immortality leads to some interesting and dark places.
Very disgusting places. Even me as a villain, I'm like, ugh.
The way he got himself reborn to continue collecting jutsu was interesting.
So Orochimaru is from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Yeah. Basically, he just jumps from body to body so that he can keep himself alive and gain their powers or jutsus. I think he mostly goes for powerful ninja.
Most. Like the Jinchuriki.
Unless he just needs a body for like a time.
In which case he will hand groom his successor to be powerful, strong, and perfect so that when he has the time to take the wheel, he can just pick up where he left off, no stops, no pass and go, no going to jail.
Too bad Sasuke wasn't having that. He's an A.
He is definitely an A.
He lasted, let's see, probably roughly around 300 episodes.
Oh god.
What did you do?
I spilled on your new chair.
Kachan, this is why we can't have nice things. You little. Next.
Queen Beryl from Sailor Moon, crystal and otherwise.
Right off the bat, I'm gonna say...
I'm gonna go C or a D with her.
I think her reasons are very petty though. She did it for a dude. It's not really her fault either. She kind of got corrupted by Queen Natalia?
Yes.
I think that's what she's called.
She had power but didn't use it. She would corrupt and send underlings to do her jobs for her. And while this did give her plausible...
What?
Shut up!
No, I want to interject here.
Shut up, I'm saying something. And while using underlings does give you plausible deniability, as Natalia said so well, their failures are your failures, and eventually it means you're doing something wrong.
You know what I think was really badass though?
What?
She corrupted Endemion's court, or his servants, or whatever they were. She was also able to corrupt Endemion too. Well, his reincarnation.
Yeah.
Beryl's a solid C.
She had some potential to be great, but she was just hung up on one guy.
Next.
Light from Death Note.
You would think he would be an A. I'm kind of leaning more towards a B. Only because he's kind of dumb. If he never found the Death Note, I don't think he would have turned out like that.
Oh no, he would have absolutely been an entitled lawyer. But he would not have
Well, he
been
wanted to go into the police force, because that's what his dad did.
a private dick.
I know you have your feelings about the police force. I understand. It's okay.
Don't touch me.
But I'm your boyfriend.
Don't touch me.
He's in high school when he finds the Death Note. He doesn't want to use it at first, so I guess that's morals on his part. He gets into villain territory when he starts killing innocent people who are in his way.
I debate that and say it started a little sooner. He was using criminals as his own personal human experimentation to see about the reaches and drawbacks of the Death Note.
Oh, that's true.
It wasn't until these strings of suspicious murders began adding up that L became involved. We're gonna have to watch this again to see who's right here.
Okay, but you gotta give him props. He did get L.
He got his man, got a hot girlfriend.
See, he was smart enough to get L, and then he got dumb after that.
So I'm putting him as a D.
I want to say B.
Let's agree to disagree.
Middle ground.
Fine.
He's a C. That's our list. That was fun.
Yeah, that was.
You enjoyed it. I know you did. See, it's not that bad to do stuff with me like this.
And this surprisingly wasn't drugged.
Kachan, I told you that was only one time. Next time we should do Disney villains.
I can already think of a few good ones.
Me too. If you guys want to see that, you know what to do. Now give me a kiss for the fan service. They want it. Come here. Come here.
You're gonna get your face in the candle.
Oh, come on. Thank you. Well, thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. And hopefully we'll see you in our next adventure of raiding villains. And if you want to see the Disney stuff, you know what to do. We appreciate you being here. Come join our lair again soon. So Kachan and I will say goodbye for now. And food's here. Kachan, that's gross. This place is so tiny, I hate it.
Deal with it, you piece of shit. It lets me kick you in the anytime I want.
No, Kachan, don't do that.